Okay, so we can create the properties from the create, data model and property. Okay, so if you want to create the properties one by one, you can select this way. Okay, if you want to create the properties one by one, you can select from here. But in case if you want to create multiple properties, okay, it may take long time again. Okay, if you want to create the multiple properties, again it may take long time. So what we can do here is, okay, we have something called, after pressing the right mouse button, okay, after pressing the right mouse button, along with create, we have something called create properties. Okay, we have something called create properties. So just to select that. Yeah, so it's opened like a data.
ఇంత బాధపడింది దేంట్లో వచ్చి పోవాలంటే మళ్ళీ అదే లేట్ అవుతుంది.
Okay, so now I have opened the vehicle just like the states. Okay, so here again we will be having the default properties. Along with that, you can add the new properties which you want. So for the vehicle insurance, generally what are the things we will be referring to? Like vehicle number will be there, right? Vehicle number is mandatory, okay, which is given by government. Okay, after the vehicle number, okay, we will be having something called company. Okay, whether it is Maruti otherwise or something else like that. Okay, Tata, and along with that we will be having the model. Okay, under the Maruti Swift or Swift Desire or something else like that. Okay, and along with that we will be referring to manufacturing date. Okay, manufacturing date. Okay, so for the manufacturing date, okay, instead of the text, okay, what we can apply? The date time we can apply, right? So we can select change and again the date time. Then okay. Okay, after the manufacturing date, what else we can apply? Is it a new vehicle or old vehicle? So new or old, that is like a kind of Boolean value. Okay, is brand new. Likewise, we can give is brand new, yes or no, kind of the things we can give. Is brand new, yes or no. Yes or no means what kind of the data type it is? Boolean, right? Yes or no?
Boolean.
Yeah, Boolean. Okay, and then we can have something called it had previous insurance. Okay, it has the previous insurance. Okay, like that means if it is the old vehicle which I am buying, okay, otherwise if I want to renew my insurance, okay, so I may not be going for the same insurance, right? Okay, currently my insurance would be AIG insurance, and again next time I would like to go for some other insurance like HDFC. Now I wanted to come to the HDFC, so I just wanted to check whether it is already insured or something like that. Okay, so likewise you can select all these values, you can have the properties, and now after having the properties, so what I can do here, it's like it has created the properties. So how exactly we can confirm whether these properties are created or not? How exactly we can confirm whether these properties are created or not? No idea, guys. Generally, where we the properties?
We can right click on the data vehicle and see the properties there from the
Exactly.
data table.
Nice. So from the App Explorer, okay, from the App Explorer, generally we used to select the section class. Okay, when you expand the class, we will be used to see the all the rules, right, under this class. Now we have created these properties in which class? Vehicle class, in data dash vehicle. So here you can see, but why we could not see? Generally, whenever you create any of the property, immediately it will not display. What exactly you have to do? You have to refresh it.
Refresh.
Exactly. Under the data model, under the property, see all the properties which I have created. Okay, all the which I have created, you can see it here. Okay, so likewise, I have created one vehicle class here. Okay, I have created a vehicle class here. Now, if you want to see all the vehicle class properties, we are able to see. But actually, what is our intention? Our intention is, okay, our intention is referring these properties from the work class, right? So we wanted to reuse of these properties from the work class. These properties we want to use from the work class, right? So whether it is personal details or vehicle details, whatever it is, okay, we want to use it from the work class. So how you can use it? Now go to your work class where exactly you need to use them. So under the data model, under the property, okay. So likewise, earlier we have these properties. Now I wanted to have these vehicle properties here. So if you want to have the vehicle properties, instead of creating one by one here, what we have done is we have created this vehicle class and we have placed it here. Now we wanted to access this vehicle here. So how you can access it? Again, create one more property. Okay, so the property name you can give something called vehicle details. Okay, under the implementation layer, work class. Okay, rule set is implementation and 001. So now you tell me guys. So generally what is the property type we used to select? Either it is a text or date time or else boolean or else integer, something like that. But this time instead of the text, we need to refer to the page. You see, it's not a single values. Now it is a group of properties. Now we wanted to refer. So select single page. So what is that page definition refers to? Now we are going to create for what? Vehicle. So what is the vehicle class name? HDFC implementation data vehicle. You are able to see it, right? Here I am able to. If you see my mouse pointer, so I just placed it on the class. Okay, so that class you need to refer it here. So press the down arrow, HDFC hyphen HDFC insurance implementation hyphen data dash hyphen, okay, vehicle, and then save it. So now the vehicle details property has been created. Where it's created? Under this work class. So go to this work class. Here again, no vehicle details. So refresh all. Now if you expand, you will be seeing vehicle details property. Okay, so it is showing only vehicle details, but I said all the properties which are part of this vehicle class will be part of this work class. So how it will be part of? See, only for the page properties you will be seeing this arrow expand symbol. So if you expand it, now you can see all the properties like this. So the company is brand new, is previously insured, manufacturer date, model, vehicle number, everything you can see. So earlier I created something called employee details. See, address, city, country name, state. Okay, as I said that, okay, for customer details also, for manager details also, I wanted to have the same properties. So in that case, what you can do? You can create two more properties. For example, for present address, for permanent address, I want to have two more properties. Okay, then create. So here the label is present. Okay, automatically ID will come. So leave everything same, just create and open. Okay, so now again this should be the page property. Change it, and then whether it is a single page or page list, again it's your wish. Okay, so if you want to have the single page, select single page. Okay, the page definition again reference to, this time it will refer to which class? Personal details class. Why? Because under the personal details only we have address related things. Okay, so save it. Like present address, and one more thing is which reminds me. Okay. So you cannot open n number of the rules at the same time. There is a limitation. So you need to close as and when your work is completed with that particular rule. So I'm closing all of them. So now create it. Okay, so leave all other values as same. Okay, now change the data type to single page, and then refer the page to personal details. Okay, after saving, now refresh it and see it. See, employee details, present address, and permanent address. So you'll be seeing all these values same under this, like this. Okay, so now what I want to do is, let's go to the UI. Okay, so what is the parent section of this one? This customer personal details is displayed in which section again? It was referred. There is a top level section was there, right? Okay, the container, customer details container was the top level class. Okay, under this class we included all these three. Okay, so like customer personal details, customer office address, and home address. Okay, office address and home address. Now this time what I want to do is, okay, I would like to have two more sections. Okay, for instead of the home address, okay, instead of the home address, I wanted to have something like present address and permanent address. Okay, in the home address, I would like to have present address and permanent address. So open that section. Okay, after opening this section, okay, here customer home address is there, but instead of that, I would like to have customer present address and permanent address. So how you can have it? Okay, how you can have it means from the data model. Okay, from the data model, present address is there, home address is there. So if you want to have the present address, you need to refer from these properties, from the present address. Okay, permanent address means this one. Okay, now let's make it as, Okay, instead of these things, I would like to have present and permanent addresses. Okay, right now it is referring customer house address, which is from the direct work class. Now I don't want to use these properties. I would like to refer from here. Okay, so if you want to refer from here, you can delete these existing properties which you are already displaying in the section. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, so now first I would like to make the present address. So again take this address and place it here. Okay, it is asking some page name. Okay, it is asking some page name. So if you want to refer these properties, how you can refer? With the present address only I want to refer. So I would like to give some label, present address. That means in the memory, in the clipboard, so it will refer from the present address dot this address. So present address is a label for the page. Okay, so label for the page. So that means for this I am giving the label. Okay, so again here also, so the page name I'm giving employee details, right? So like that I can give present address. Okay, present address dot address, present address dot city, like that. Okay, I'll show you even in the clipboard as well. So right now the present address. Okay, and then city. Okay, and then state. Okay, address, city, state, and then country. Okay, now what I want to do is, now I would like to have permanent address as well. Okay, I would like to have permanent address. So close this present. Now if you want to refer permanent address, okay, instead of referring in the same layout, I would like to have some more layout, one more layout. Okay, take dynamic layout. Okay, and then from the permanent also take address. Okay, this time I don't want to take present. Why? Because these are the different one. Permanent address. Okay. Why? City. Mhm. Okay. Permanent address. Okay. Let's delete it and add it again. Permanent address dot city. state